Hey guys, it's aCODguru here, aka Jake, and I'm playing some Modern Warfare 3 Free-for-All. Free-for-All is not it's not a game type that I play that often, and I'm not terrible at it, but I don't think of myself as the best free-for-all player. But anyways, this game I do really well. I'm using the ACR holographic and silencer, attachment proficiency, claymore stuns. I think I'm using I'm using Scavenger, Assassin Pro, and Dead Silence. Anyways, there's 3 host migrations in this game. The first 2 are coming up. That's the first one, and like right after that one, another one comes. But then the third one's like halfway through the game. See, there's the second one. Free for All it's a fun game to play if you're playing by yourself. That and Mercenary are where I would hang. But I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to play free for all. You guys probably have heard some of this before. The number 1 tip I will give you is use a gun that you feel comfortable with. I'm using the ACR here, which is probably one of my top 5 guns in the game. It and the SCAR are my favorite assault rifles, and then I like the P90, and everyone likes the PP90, the submachine gun. But like I said, picking a gun that you're able to use well is always good. And don't be sniping if you're like that kid. He ain't Grizz, baby. I did a little Halo jump, which I don't think he was expecting. But I came from Halo. That's the first game I played on Xbox, even though now I play on PlayStation mostly. So I still use some of the tactics. Anyways, the second tip I would give you is to patrol an area. Some people might say it's camping, but as long as you're moving around some and not just sitting in a corner, it's usually going to be fine. Like most of the game, I either patrol through this hallway or the art museum, which is in front of me right now. I patrol either the top or bottom steps, which you guys probably have heard patrol the area from really good free-for-all players. Like I think CNanners plays a lot of free-for-all. He's a really good player, a lot better than me, but I think we both use some of the same tactics. Another thing to put on, just using a gun you're good with isn't always going to win it. You gotta make sure your class is something that you can actually use. So if you're sniping for fun, that's alright, but if you are actually trying to win, you should probably play with a different thing, unless you're a really good sniper, which I'm not. I used to snipe a lot in Modern Warfare 2, but I don't snipe that much anymore. The third thing is, like you saw back there when I was up there, make sure to reload behind cover, because while you're reloading, that's a couple seconds where you're vulnerable, and when you're vulnerable, people can often get kills. The one other thing that is very important is make sure to use kill streaks you can attain. Messed up speaking right there. Like the kill streaks I mostly use is Predator, Attack Helicopter, and something from the 9 to 12 range, because I don't really go for Osprey Gunners or Juggernauts. I occasionally will, but those are not the kind of games I get every single game. Most of the time I get at least to an attack chopper. But another part on that is make sure you have the right perks that'll help you get the kill streaks. I guess that goes along with having a comfortable class. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, make sure you've got good kill streaks, because kill streaks can make or break a game. If you're trying for something there's no way you're going to get, you're probably not going to get that good of a game. Oh, that guy took out my helicopter. But anyways, like you see in this game, I've got an AH6 Overwatch, which I don't usually use, but it's free for all, so extra support on me is always good. Another tip, let's see. I would probably tell you to not use hardline, because if you're using hardline or something else in the second tier perk in free-for-all, you probably won't do so great, because a lot of people run UAV so they know where the other team is. Oh, I just got Grizz right there. I tried to see the Grizz cam, but unfortunately I didn't get to see it in the kill cam. And that's camping, not what I was doing. What I was doing was patrolling, which is how you play free-for-all. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, use assassin, because most people use UAVs, unless you're like me and have a headset, because with a headset you can hear people's footsteps, which is why you sometimes see me stop and stare at a doorway even though no one's in there. That's usually because I hear someone around the area. Another tip you can use is, this one's not just for free-for-all. Like you saw there, if someone's really far range, try and burst fire. You guys probably should know that, but burst firing is normally a better way to get long distance kills than just spraying and praying, because that doesn't work too great. Another thing to do with one of my earlier tips, which was I think it was pick good weapons. Use secondaries that you can use. I mean, I guess if you can't use any other secondary, I wouldn't care if you're using the FMG9s, unless you have steady aim on them, because that's pretty bad. But if you guys don't want to use the FMG9s, like I actually despise using them. By the way, this is the final kill on Josh, who was pretty bad. Use like the MP9 Akimbos or Scorpions. Anyways, I cut out the final kill cam because you just saw it, and this is aCODguru. Peace.